Have you ever looked at your retirement savings and wondered, am I really making the most of this? Trust me, I've been there. At 80 years old, I've lived through the highs and lows of retirement, and I've learned that stretching your savings isn't about sacrifice, it's about strategy. The 7 tips I'm about to share aren't theories or things I read online. They're practical, real-world strategies that I've tested myself. And here's the best part. These tips don't just save money. They make life simpler, happier, and more fulfilling. Stick with me till the end, because tip number 4 completely transformed the way I live day to day, and I know it'll do the same for you. Let's dive in.
Thanks for sticking with me so far. Before we continue, please take a moment to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more valuable content coming your way. Your support means a lot, thank you.
Retirement can feel like stepping into uncharted waters. You've worked hard your whole life, saved what you could, and now the question looms, how do you make your money last while still enjoying the golden years? It's not just about pinching pennies. It's about making smart, intentional choices that give you freedom without unnecessary stress. I'll be honest, when I first retired, I made a lot of mistakes. I wasted money on things I thought I needed, and I overlooked simple ways to cut costs without sacrificing joy. But over time, through trial and error, and yes, a few humbling moments, I found strategies that worked. These aren't the usual tips like clipping coupons or turning down the thermostat. No, these are practical, everyday habits that have made a real difference in my life, and I want to share them with you today. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's talk about how you can stretch your savings while truly enjoying retirement. Trust me, you'll want to hear every single tip. Let's start. Owning multiple vehicles might feel convenient, but trust me, it's a financial sinkhole. Insurance, gas, repairs, it all adds up. A few years back, I realized my second car was sitting in the driveway more often than not. I sold it, started walking more, and even tried public transport. Not only did I save thousands, but I also felt healthier and more connected to my community. A neighbor of mine joined a local car-sharing program and hasn't looked back since. Who needs the extra hassle when there's a simpler way? Think about those extra rooms gathering dust in your house. They could be earning you money. I rented out a spare room to a local college student, and it was one of the best decisions I made. Not only did I earn extra income, but I also gained a bit of company. Platforms like Airbnb make this even easier, with retirees all over the country hosting travelers or long-term tenants. Just imagine, your home can be more than just a place to live. It can be a source of financial freedom. I'll admit, I never thought much about energy efficiency until my utility bills started climbing. A little research taught me how to do a simple energy audit. I sealed drafty windows, swapped old bulbs for LED ones, and unplugged appliances when they weren't in use. The result? A noticeable drop in my monthly expenses. My neighbor even installed a smart thermostat, which saved him hundreds over the course of a year. Little changes add up fast. You'd be amazed at what you can find at thrift stores and estate sales. I once scored a nearly new recliner for less than half the price I would have paid at a store. A friend of mine even found designer clothes at a fraction of the cost. Shopping secondhand doesn't just save money, it turns finding treasures into a fun adventure. Plus, you're contributing to sustainability, which is always a win. After years of working, you deserve to enjoy life, but that doesn't mean spending on things you don't need. Instead, focus on experiences that bring long-lasting joy. I joined a local gardening club and learned more than just how to grow vegetables. I met incredible people and discovered a fulfilling hobby. Whether it's community classes or affordable group travel deals, investing in experiences enriches your life far more than another gadget ever could. Food waste is one of the biggest culprits of overspending. I started batch cooking a few years ago, and not only did I save money, but I also ate healthier. Every Sunday, I prepare meals for the week, portion them out, and freeze what I don't need right away. One time, I even invited neighbors over for a potluck using only what we had in our fridges. Talk about a creative and budget-friendly feast. Libraries aren't just for books, they're treasure troves of free entertainment. From movie nights to fitness classes, you'll find activities for every interest. Community centers, too, often offer workshops and events for seniors. A few months ago, I attended a free mindfulness session at my local library, and it completely changed my perspective on stress and aging. These places are incredible for saving money while staying active and engaged. By adopting these 7 premium tips, you'll not only stretch your savings, but also find joy, purpose, and connection in your golden years. Which tip will you try first? Let me know in the comments below.